welcome Toastmaster Ashish. Toastmaster Ashish.
The clock struck midnight, but it was not then. It was 10 hours later that I was born, and I'm disappointed now that I missed such an impressive icebreaker to introduce myself. But my parents were disappointed then because I was 2 hours late from the auspicious time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning.
Let's start with the icebreaker question to all of you. How many of you have friends or family who believe in auspicious time? Quite a few. Let's put them all together, and I can tell you they are still no match for my family. When I was growing up, we had 0 family doctor, 6 family priests, and 5 family members. Now, when I was born, the priest told it would be auspicious if the name starts from alphabet H. In my family, it's a tradition that the parental aunt, my father's sister, gets to name the newborn. Now, I gather my aunt was either very disappointed in me, or she had returned from a long Rajasthan tour. How else could I justify her proposing my name to be Hukum Chand? It was not 16th century. Mughals were dead. British had left the India. We didn't even have a horse. Why name me Hukum Chand? Good sense prevailed somehow. And my parents didn't name me Hukum Chand. Now, my schooling happened in a city called Gurgaon. How many of you have lived or worked in Gurgaon? Wow. For those of you who are not aware of Gurgaon, let me put a comparison. Now in Bangalore, when kids meet each other, they say, hey, let's meet after school. In Gurgaon, we imply the same, though in a different tone, in a different body language. I'll see you after school. Now, in Bangalore, when the kids are upset, they give each other cold shoulder. They avoid each other. In school, I learned it's best to meet and resolve the issues. Now, many methods work, but hockey stick? Always. Now, I was brought up with a bunch of prodigies, as you can see, right? I wasn't born in a very auspicious time, so I had a neighbor who was working or studying in the same class I was. And for my parents, my success yardstick was the comparison in our marks. Now if I'm second last in the class, and he's last in the class, it's acceptable. I'm second in the class, he's first in the class, it's unacceptable. I had often heard my parents say, it's God's will. Once I scored less marks, and I evoked the same phrase. I learned one thing, and I was reinforced another. The thing that I learned, God stands by the strong, not by the weak. And second thing, which I was reinforced, hockey stick always works. Now when I went into teenage, I had my ambitions shaping up. I wanted to be someone people applaud. I wanted to be someone who people look up to. I wanted to be someone who's always in the spotlight. Now, I not only dreamed, but I worked hard for my dream. I joined theatre. Everyone was looking up to me when I was performing on the podium. I became a doctor, a priest, a farmer, and I played multitude of roles. I saw the world through many different eyes. I learned what I didn't learn in school, my graduation, or even at post-graduation. And one thing that dawned on me was, what's in a name? I played many roles, but not one name I remember, but every character a mountain would be still as mighty if we call it a cottage. Ashish or Hukumchand, I am not defined by my name. I am defined by my act, my character. Now, some 30 years from now, I'll be retired, living in my cottage with my beautiful wife. She is here, so I have to say this. And I'll be thinking about ups and downs in my life. I'll be reflecting on the lows and the highs, and maybe I'll think about this icebreaker speech I gave in front of you all. And I'll put to myself, what's in a name? Thank you.